Hey, thanks for checking out Fast Eddie's Chop Shop here. You have every right to be wrong, and I'm going to break it down for you. What is going on right now is absolutely insane in Los Angeles. Right now, I have it on the TV behind me. Rioters are flooding the 101 freeway, shutting down the freeway. Major freeway, if you're not in California, major freeway in California. Last couple days, riots. The mayor and the governor are absolutely full of crap. They're trying to make it seem like Trump sent in the 2,000 troops to make a show of it, like they have things under control here. They do not. They don't want it under control. This is absolutely insane. This is America. I certainly pay my fair share of taxes, a lot of taxes. You pay a lot of taxes. I'm sure you do. And this is crazy. In fact, in California, one of the highest tax rates in the nation. And this is what we can expect out of our leadership, that they allow this to go on. This doesn't have to go on. There was looting last night in Los Angeles. What's the matter with you people? Why are you allowing this? And yes, you're allowing this. It's like the homelessness there. Oh, well, we're spending billions. We're struggling. We can't clean it up. But when Xi Jinping comes to visit San Francisco, boom, 3 days, perfectly cleaned up. And of course, Chinese flags lying in the streets, not the American flag. This is absolutely insane. If they wanted to stop this, if California wanted to stop this, they could stop this, I contend, in hours. And how do you stop this? And it's happening all over the country, in particular the blue states. How do you stop this? Very easily. You start arresting people from the second it starts. You grab tons of zip ties and you arrest, if you need to, thousands. But probably only need to arrest a couple of hundred. And you don't treat them nice. Look, my children are half Hispanic. My wife is Hispanic. They're saying that, the people that the Hispanics that voted for Trump are probably really sorry they did. I contend, no, they're not. Listen, right now, ICE is arresting criminals. And what I see is a lot of antagonists, lots of white folks antagonizing and getting crowds pumped up, and a lot of Antifa antagonists. You want to know how you can tell the antagonist and who's fomenting the rage? Very easy. Watch these riots, and if you see the people in the like the bright orange or the fluorescent green little jackets, that's who's running the show down there. The Antifa people, everyone dressed in all black, they're there. They've got piles of rocks already ready to throw at the cars. This is well organized. You need to go after the leaders and the people who are organizing this stuff. You cut off the head, the body dies. This is ridiculous. We pay too much tax money for this. Now, the lemmings that are following the antagonist, I actually get it. The Biden administration spent 4 years pummeling young people. We've convinced girls that, don't get married, don't have children, don't do the thing that's going to make you happiest. Screw all that. Go to spend your healthiest years in schools, in college, learning nothing that's going to help you in life. Let's put you in debt. Let's teach you that men are evil and marriage is evil and kids are evil, and it's great to sleep around, so that when you do wake up and go, wow, hey, I think it's time to settle down, smart men don't want to be with you because you've racked up a body count that's insane. So no good man is going to want to be with you and marry you. And they've taught men to be soy boys. Let's let them rack up $100,000 in college debt and teach them to be soy boys. Let's destroy the family. Let's make it too expensive to buy a house. That's exactly what they've done. And these young people are primed and ready to blow. Very easy to manipulate right now. Having said all that, none of that's right, and we could end it like that. We do arrest, and you know what? If somebody throws a deadly weapon at an officer, then equal force should be brought to bear. Unfortunately, if a couple of people pay the ultimate price for being stupid, this ends. What do we do in America? Why are we allowing this? On social media, what they're doing is they're keeping an eye out for, federal agents, and then they're hopping on social media, getting everybody down the protest. And then like these are all planned protests. Maybe it's time our side does counter protest, where we get together and we hop on social media and say, hey, the morons are headed down the, 5th and 6th Avenue. Everybody get down there to protect the law-abiding citizens, to protect the police officers and agents that are simply doing their duty and doing us a favor by keeping the streets safe. And don't get me wrong, I am no fan of the popo. I think I think they should be way more heavily screened. I mean, I'm down with it that they're too easily egged on and all that. But at the same time, they have a very difficult job. And how are we ever going to get good people to want to be officers if we don't protect the ones that we have? I'm telling you, who's the only people going to want to be officers are the jerks that get off on power. Those people will always want to be police officers. We need to fill the police departments and agencies with people who want to do it out of service and to help their country. But why would they now, when you've got Newsom and the LA mayor telling the police to back off, don't protect anybody? It's ridiculous. And then go on national TV and lie and say that, Donald Trump is sending 2,000 troops just for show. This is not under control. California does not have anything under control. They never have, and to be blunt with you, they don't want it under control. In fact, you got Maxine Waters down there egging people on. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Fast Eddie, let me know what you think.